Hey guys, it's Tim, and The Flash's third season just came to a conclusion tonight. So I thought I'd take a look at the finale and see if we can't piece out what happened in it and what might happen in the future because of it. And this goes without saying, since I am explaining the ending, there will be spoilers from this point forward, so if you don't want to hear them and want to watch the episode first, click off the video now and come back later. So spoilers start now. So what happened in the ending is, after HR's funeral, Barry and Iris go home and mail out their wedding invitations for their upcoming wedding. But then, huge earthquakes and giant lightning bolts from the sky start raining down. The members of Team Flash, including Harry and Jay, all converge at Star Labs, which was destroyed due to the machinations of Savitar earlier in the episode, and they find out that what's happening is that the Speed Force is basically raining down on the city due to the fact that they took Jay out of the Speed Force without putting someone in his place. Since everything that happened in this season is Barry's fault due to his creation of Flashpoint, Barry volunteers to be the one to take Savitar's place inside the Speed Force. The Speed Force appears in front of them in the form of Barry's mom, telling them that Barry won't experience a hell like Jay, Wally, and Savitar did, but he needs to take his place in the Speed Force because every race has a finish line. After saying all his tearful goodbyes to the members of Team Flash, passing on the mantle of Flash to Wally, and asking Harry to stick around with the team, Barry enters the Speed Force and the season ends. So what does this mean? Well, in the comics, in DC Rebirth, a similar speed storm, as it were, happened in the pages of the Flash Rebirth, though the circumstances of its creation were a bit different. As opposed to it being a natural event like it is here, it was created by a group of villains using Speed Force-based technology, and what this storm did was basically cast down a ton of lightning bolts like it did here, which gave a bunch of people throughout Central City super speed. And this includes creating a new speed-based villain named Godspeed, who went around stealing the Speed Force energy from all the people affected by this storm to make himself stronger. So what does this mean for The Flash? Well, they have stated that Season 4 wouldn't have a speedster villain like the previous 3 seasons have, but this may be an indicator that that's not entirely true. If they are going the route of following the Rebirth story, then what seems to be the case is that Godspeed will basically be a similar role to Savitar, where he'll come in halfway through the season and become the main villain for the end. We'll likely get a non-speedster villain for the first half, and if this episode's any indicator, that'll probably be the Golden Age Flash villain, the Thinker. Seeing as Savitar mentioned DeVoe, which is the Thinker's last name, and a reference to his mental-based powers that he had in the comics due to technology. But this is all speculation at this point. But what do you guys think? Do you think this Speed Force storm heralds in the coming of Godspeed? Or do you think that they're gonna stick to their word and not have a speedster-based villain this season and it'll be someone else, and they're just two similar events with no direct connection? Well, as always, let us know down in the comments, and if you want to hear more speculation and news-based videos like this, feel free to click that subscribe button and the bell next to it. You can be immediately informed whenever a new video goes up. But until next time, this has been Tim from the Hybrid Network, signing out.